not an easy task coming home. How do you guys approach it?
We just got to take the next step and think about this game and not dwell on the last one, and just continue to think about getting better every day. I mean, that just has to be our focus.
When you face so many top 25 teams like this, does it run you down, or do you have to take the positives and look at how close you were?
Yeah, I mean, it can beat you down a little bit, but I think eventually you just have to look at the positives and build on those, and then just, like I said, take the next step and worry about the team in front of you. You can't dwell on the past, and you can't look forward in the schedule.
Do you throw away the Indiana game and kind of look at what you guys did against Maryland?
A little bit. I mean, we have to learn from what we did at Indiana. They kind of torched us, and we have to just learn from it.
All season, you guys have had trouble starting starts of your games, and Michigan State's going to come in here and try and slap you in the face. How do you guarantee a good start?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to do a good job in warm-ups. I think that's where our slow starts begin, is when we don't have a very good warm-up. And that's kind of the thing we've kind of pinpointed early on, and we talked about it. For Indiana, we didn't feel like our warm-up was very good.
How do you change warm-ups?
Yeah, we're going through that right now. Is just talking about things we want to do differently in warm-up. So a final decision hasn't been made, but it'll eventually come.
You mentioned that last year the losing streak really wore on you. As a leader of the team now, what can you take from that experience last year to try and prevent it from happening again?
Yeah, I can't dwell on them. I like everyone knows, I stay up and just beat myself up over it, and I'll do that for the night that we got beat, and then after that I have to let it go. And that's just something Coach Collins has talked to me a lot about, is just moving on.
What specifically are teams doing to take you out of the offense?
They're doubling my ball screens a lot and making me give it up, and we just have to make plays. When I give it up, we have a 4-on-3 at some point, because they have 2 on the ball. So we just haven't done a great job taking advantage of that. And then I think I need to get the ball out of my hands quicker.
Is that how you counter that?
Yeah, we got to take advantage of 4-on-3 situations when they double the ball.
You acknowledge the rough starts, but do you know why they're happening? Is it, like the coach was saying, too nervous at home? You guys put too much pressure on yourselves at home? Do you feel that you're playing any differently at home?
I think on the road we think about how we have to be together, and I think at home we don't worry about stuff like that. We know everyone's kind of there for us rather than against us. And when you have people against you, it's easier to come together collectively. And so that's just something we have to think about and take that into account.
Has the poor shooting gotten into your guys' heads collectively?
I don't think so. We know we just have to take our shots, and coaches kind of stress that we just get in the gym this week and get a lot of shots up. So I think all of us yesterday got 500 makes in, and we'll just see how that carries out.
500 makes?
Makes.
Jump shots?
Yes, jump shots, and just shots we take in a game. Sometimes guys just fall in love with just shooting spot shots, and you don't get those. I mean, I don't get those a lot in a game, so I have to take the shots I'm getting in a game.
So you made 500 shots this year?
Yeah, 500 shots that I take in a game, whether it's finishes around the basket and my floaters, my pull-up jumpers, and the threes I get. So
Trey made 500 and Alex made 500.
Yep.
Just so I understand it.
Yeah, everybody. It was a collective group thing.
With coaches, without?
With coaches, yeah, they kind of ran us through what kind of shots we get through in the game, and they would pass to us or do whatever we had to do.
How important is it for you and the other seniors on the team, your leadership, to keep spirits positive?
It's really important. That's kind of our job, keep the spirit up, and then we got to make sure we're gonna play as hard in practice. We can't be down. Like you said, just a couple bumps in the road. We just got to get over them and focus on the next thing. We learn from the past, and we try to don't make those mistakes again.
You take confidence out of how you guys played Maryland. It's a tough schedule that you guys are playing. Do you take the confidence out of that?
Yeah. I mean, we played Maryland really tough, and then we kind of quit against Indiana. I felt like it. It was going really bad for us, and then when they had that big lead, I feel like nobody was really competing, and that was kind of our thing. Whenever we go on the court, we're gonna go there and compete. and fight whoever we go against. And I did not feel like we did that against Indiana. And looking forward, we have to improve on that, play hard in practice, and just our level of preparation must go up a lot.
Is there a positive to take out of the schedule?
Well, against Maryland we played really tough, and then that was positive. But we still lost, and Indiana is a really good team. They beat us. We played bad, but they really beat us. They were tough to us. They were well prepared, and we're looking to win as many games as possible. And that was the goal of our team goal, just to take one opponent at a time. And Michigan State is next. We're going to do anything we can to beat them.
Why has there been that inconsistent fight in this team?
Sorry?
The inconsistent fight, to use your term. I mean, you said in Indiana you didn't fight. And Chris said the same thing about the Penn State game at the beginning.
Yeah, it's hard when we have so many people that are like beat up, hurt. Like I'm walking in the booth, I can't really practice. Nobody can really practice because we're trying to save our legs. And that kind of transitioned into our game to, not being able to play hard in practice, and then you go against a team like Indiana who runs and plays hard every possession. That's something that kind of hurt us.
Do you guys ever think about, do you look down the line and think about making the tournament, or is that just kind of one game at a time mentality?
Yeah, it's just that's been the whole season for us. We look who's against us. We take every game at a time, and we don't really look what's like. Most of the time, I'm going to be honest, I don't know who we play after Michigan State. Like I have no idea. So that's our main focus right now, Michigan State.
How much would a signature win help you guys?
Oh, it mean a lot. I mean, we were going through a tough time. Even last year when we had a tough stretch, we won our first game, and from there we just exploded. We just need this one big win, and I think everything will be fine.
You played Michigan State enough to know that they're going to come in here and basically slap you around. How do you guys get ready for that under the circumstances you talked about?
Just practice. We had a really good practice yesterday where we used pads, we used everything to get tougher and more physical. And today, I'm pretty sure we're going to run a bunch of drills where we're going to prepare for their fast break offense, because we know from history they're going to try to score in the first 5 seconds of the shot clock. I feel like we can match up with them on every position, and we can really take it to them.
You said you guys made 500 shots yesterday, everybody on the team?
Yeah. Either free throws or just jump shots. We shot the ball really bad the past couple games, and everybody we just have to continue doing that thing. It might not be 500 shots a day, but at least 100 shots. We're one of the worst free throw shooters in the free throw shooter team in the Big Ten or in the nation. I don't know, and we'll try to improve that going the last 10 games of the season.
How many attempts did it take you to make 500? Did you keep track of that?
No. I just know. I'm like I said, I'm still recovering from the bruise, so my athletic trainer Jen did not really let me shoot jump shots. I just shot free throws. I shot like hundreds of free throws, but the percentage was high. Especially, I got really mad after I missed 3 in a row against Indiana.
How important was it for you mentally to play as well as you did against Indiana?
It was good. I really struggled when I against Penn State. I was really excited to play after sitting out for 6 games or whatever, and the excitement kind of went over the top of me, and I made some mistakes. I rushed some shots, but I thought I was gonna just come in after 3 weeks or whatever and just play like at the level I was before. But I saw that was not the case, and then I got in the gym. I worked on my game, and just to play against Indiana the way I did, it's a big motivation for me, and I hope I can be as consistent.
You said you shot hundreds of free throws yesterday. How
Yeah.
many would you normally shoot in a practice?
Well, I always shoot before or after. So
How many?
yeah, well, like 200, 200, 150. Yeah, every day.
You think you did the same yesterday then?
Oh no, yesterday I did like 500, 600. I don't know. Yeah.